Perfect. Let's see what I got. That's a perfect butterfly. Hey there, friend. I'm glad you stopped by today. What's that? The butterfly knot? Of course I know how to tie the butterfly knot. I'm a scout. All of them out there? I'm not sure. I've never asked them. But you're right. If they don't, they should probably learn it. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun flying around today. Hey, Japeechen Scouters. Justin here. And today, after conferring with my good friend Butterfly, I thought it might be fun to work on one of my favorite scouting knots, the butterfly knot. The butterfly knot allows us to put a loop in the center of a piece of rope. We can use it for climbing or for pulling things. It gets its name because when it's tied correctly, it looks like a butterfly. Let's work on it together today, okay? First, let's get out our handy-dandy scout rope. So, to begin the butterfly knot, let's take our left hand and make an L shape. That's perfect. Now, let's put our rope over top of that L. Now, we're going to loop it around our hand 3 times. We've already got 1 loop. Let's make 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Do you see them? 1, 2, 3. Now, let's take this first loop that's closest to our thumb, and let's take it over top of the other 2 loops, making an X. Now, let's take what used to be the second piece, but is now the closest piece to our thumb, and let's pull it out, giving ourselves some slack. We're going to take this slack and go over and then under the 2 pieces we have there. Let's go over and under, and then let's take it off of our hand and pull it tight. There we go. That's a perfect butterfly knot. I know what you're thinking. It doesn't look quite like a butterfly yet. But that's okay. We haven't dressed the knot yet. To dress a knot means to move it in a way where the pieces of it line up neatly. So let's take each side and pull them apart, and there we go. We've dressed our knot. Now, if we look at it, you can see that in the center, we have the body of the butterfly, and here we have one of its wings. This is a perfect knot, like I said, for having a loop if we were climbing or pulling something. Since now, all of you are experts at the butterfly knot, I'd like to teach you one of my second favorite scouting knots. This one's a secret that not many people know. It's called the double butterfly knot. Are you ready to learn the double butterfly knot? Perfect. Let's get another piece of rope, and we'll get started. To tie the double butterfly knot, we're going to start in the same way, with an L shape with our hand. Let's drape our rope over top of it. See how we have 1 loop? Now, instead of tying 3 loops, let's tie 4 loops. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's take the first 3 loops and separate them from the 4th loop. See? 1, 2, 3. Separate. 4. Now, just like we did with the butterfly knot, let's take that first piece of rope and move it over top and into that hole we made. There we go. Now, we've switched the order. We took what was the first loop and made it the 3rd loop. Now, these first 2 loops are going to become both of the loops in our double butterfly knot. So let's pull them out, getting some slack on them, and then just like we did before, let's this time take both of them over top and underneath. Ready? Over and under. Now, let's take it off of our hand, pull it real tight, and then, to make it look nice, let's dress it. There we go. Now we have the body of our butterfly, and we have 2 wings. Doesn't that look much more like a butterfly? The butterfly knot and the double butterfly knot are 2 of my favorite scouting knots, and I hope after today they become 2 of your favorite scouting knots as well. Okay? Thanks so much for stopping by today and practicing the butterfly knot with me. Work on it at home, and when we get together, we'll put together a whole piece of rope that we can have a tug of war with, back and forth and back and forth. It'll be so much fun. Until then, for the next 30 days while we're stuck at home, remember, stay safe and stay scouting.